Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today I will show you how to crochet amazing motif project. You can use gray color of yarn, or as usually you can use cotton yarn. For this project I will use 1.4 millimeters crochet hook, 100% mercerized cotton yarn, 169 meters in 50 grams. And let's get started. Let's crochet the snowflake. I will begin from the foundation ring. For this, make a chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And join the chain in the round by making a slip stitch into the first chain stitch. The foundation ring is ready. Let's crochet the segment. For this, chain of 3 to bring up the yarn. Instead of first stitch, then make chain of 2 for the chain space, yarn over the hook, and work with double crochet into the ring. And while making double crochet stitches, I will remove the yarn. Then chain of 2 and double crochet into the ring. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the ring. In total it should be 11 double crochet stitches plus 2 chains. Then I will show you how to complete this round together. After I have done all my double crochet stitches, and I remind you in total it should be 11 of them, insert the hook into the third chain stitch on the beginning of this round by making a slip stitch. And instead of 12th stitch, I did 3 chains. Let's crochet the next round. Insert the hook into the chain space, make a slip stitch, then chain, make single crochet into the same chain space. Let's crochet the first segment. Make a chain of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So my foundation chain is ready. Then chain of 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over the hook. I skip 1, 2, 3, 4 and insert the hook into the 5th chain stitch away from the hook. Make double crochet. I'm doing this only in the first segment. I will tell you later why. Make double crochet around the chain. Let's count 1, 2. In total it should be 17 double crochet. I have done 2 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't hurry up, please work a little bit slowly or as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I have done all my stitches. Here how it looks. It is going to be the first segment. Continue working. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Make single crochet. So I joined my segment. Make a chain. Turn the work. Yarn over the hook. I skip one. Insert the hook into the second stitch. Make double crochet. Then chain of 2. I skip the first stitch and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2 for the chain space and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. Like this. Here what I have at this point. I continue working on my row. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. Chain of 2. I skip the first stitch. Insert the hook into the chain stitch and make double crochet. I continue working on my segment. This is the back side of the work. I continue working, make a chain and turn the work. Work with next row, make single crochet into the first stitch, then chain of 3 for the chain space. Insert the hook into the chain space, make single crochet, chain of 3 for the chain space, and single crochet, chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3, insert the hook into the last chain space. Chain of 3 for the chain space and turn the work. And make single crochet into the chain space that I did before. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet. Chain of 3 and single crochet. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the chain space. Chain of 3 and single crochet. Chain of 3 and single crochet. Continue chain of 3 and single crochet. Chain of 3 and single crochet into the last chain space. Then chain of 3 and insert the hook into the single crochet, make single crochet. I continue working on my segment. This is the first segment of my snowflake. Make a chain, turn the work, insert the hook into the single crochet, make single crochet, and now I'm going to work with triple picot. Make chain of 5 for the picot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert the hook into 2 loops of the single crochet, make a slip stitch, then chain of 7 for the picot, then insert the hook into 2 loops of the single crochet, make a slip stitch, and work with chain of 5 for the picot, and work with the slip stitch into 2 loops of the single crochet. My triple picot is ready. So this is the top of my segment. I continue working on this one. Make a chain. Insert the hook into the chain space. Make single crochet. Insert the hook into the next chain space. Make single crochet. Then single crochet more. Then chain of 3 for the picot and work with a slip stitch. As I did before, I worked with 2 loops of the single crochet. Then single crochet into the same chain space. Single crochet, then single crochet with picot. And just single crochet. So as you can see, this is my trim. Here what I have. I straight up my last row. You should make trim in this way till the end of this row. Then I will show you how to complete my trim. Let's repeat one more time. Make single crochet, then single crochet with picot, chain of 3 for the picot, and work with a slip stitch into 2 loops of the single crochet, and single crochet into the same chain space. Keep working in this way till the end of this row. I have done my trim. Here how my segment looks like. To complete my segment, work with the next chain space, make single crochet. So that's it, my first segment is ready. Let's crochet the next segment. For the next one, make a chain of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. My foundation chain is ready. Yarn over the hook. Turn the work. This is the back side of my project. I will count my picots. Let's keep 1, 2, 3, 4. I insert the hook into the 4th picot from the middle part, like this. Make double crochet. So I joined my foundation chain, then chain 3 to bring up the yarn, turn the work, and work with chain space or the foundation chain. Make 17 double crochet. I will begin and you will continue by yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on till you will get 17 double crochet. As you remember, I started the second segment in my snowflake, and now I continue. Insert the hook into the chain space, make single crochet. Then you should work in the same way as I showed you before. Let's repeat one more time. Make a chain, turn the work, yarn over the hook. I skip the first stitch, insert the hook into the second stitch, make double crochet, chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch, chain of 2 and double crochet into the second stitch. I remind you, you should work with last stitch into the chain stitch that I did on the beginning of the previous row. You should make in the same way as I showed you in the first time. I have done 2 segments. Here how they look like. I did them in one way, so they don't have difference. And I will start the third one, and you should continue with your own. Let's crochet the third one. After I have done single crochet into the chain space of the middle part, now make the foundation chain. Make a chain of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook into the fourth picot. I skip 1, 2, 3 as I did here, and work with the fourth picot. Let's skip 1, 2, 3. Insert the hook into the fourth one, make with a double crochet. Then chain of 3 to bring up the yarn, turn the work, and make 17 double crochet around the chain. 1, 2. I will start and you should work with your own. Let's stop and look at my current motif. In total it should be such 6 segments. I started the third one. You should finish this third one with your own and work with another 3 with your own as well. As I told you before, I have done all 6 segments. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I didn't finish it. Let's count my picots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I finished at this point. Now I show you how to complete my snowflake together. Now I show you how to complete my snowflake. And now I show you how to complete my snowflake together. And while finishing my snowflake, I will show you how to join 2 segments together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th picot. I'm beginning the 6th one. Make a chain. Instead of second chain stitch, I will do double crochet. And while doing this stitch, I will join to the another segment. I take the second segment. Let's count 1, 2, 3, and there is one more. This is the fourth one. Insert the hook from the back to the front. and make double crochet. Make double crochet. So my joining point is ready. Then chain, and to complete the picot, insert the hook into 2 loops of the single crochet. Make a slip stitch. My picot is ready. Then single crochet into the same chain space. Work with the next chain space, make single crochet, then single crochet with picot. And 3. Let's stop and look what I have got. I have done the joining point while making the picot, but I still need to continue, and at the end I will show you how to complete my snowflake. Now I'm working on the trim. Make 3 single crochet, 1, 2, make the second one with picot, and the third one, and make one more, 1, 2, then single crochet with picot, chain 3 for the picot, and work with the slip stitch and make single crochet into the same chain space. As I did before, insert the hook into the single crochet, make a slip stitch. My round is ready. Make a chain, and you should cut off the yarn. So then you should remove the yarn along the stitches on the back side. You can add a bit to the center of the snowflake if you want. So that's it, my project is ready. As you can see, I added a bit to the center of the snowflake. Here how it looks. For the second one, I used gray color of yarn. It looks like a snowflake. But in the first case, it could be perfect like a coaster or motif on the table. Let's look at another side. Instead of last picot or one of the picots, I did a huge hole. This is the hanger that I will use to put it on the Christmas tree. You can do 10 or 15 or 20 chains instead of 7. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me in social media and get more ideas from my playlist that could be found in the description of this video tutorial. And of course, don't forget to write comment below each video tutorial what you will get with me and where you will use it. Also, it could be like a decoration for your home. Let's look at the first example. For this one, I used cotton yarn. They are 6 segments in each snowflake or each motif. All of them are made in one way. You can use any kind of yarn and any crochet hook. It depends what would you like to get at the end of each project. So please feel free. and don't be afraid to experiment. See you in the next video tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck in crafting. Bye!